is up, you all? We're back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about some more Stranger Things Season 5 details and what we can possibly expect with everything. But before we get into it, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. So lately, we have not been getting any news with Stranger Things Season 5. Everything's been a little quiet, but I want to talk about, when we can expect possibly the teaser trailer or some type of, trailer for Stranger Things Season 5 and what we can expect. So starting off with everything with the trailer, I think that March 22nd can definitely be a day. I've been said this because these are like big milestone days for Stranger Things and just everything with all the seasons. Being March 22nd is Will Byers' birthday. I think that this can definitely be a day, especially with everything we've been hearing with rumors saying that everything's going to be surrounding around Will Byers and two more characters being 11 and Mike. I think that it can definitely be something, especially because it all started with Will Byers and we know it's going to end with Will Byers, and I think that it could just be something that's a full circle moment with us getting some news on March 22nd with Stranger Things Season 5. I do think that the next thing we could get that's actually confirmed news is possibly a teaser trailer for sure. I think, everything is in the works right now with editing and all those things. They've been wrapped filming, so we're definitely due for some type of update. And I think once we get this update, it's going to feel, crazy because we never will get that update again, because Stranger Things, this is the last season. There's no more Stranger Things unless something comes out of the woodworks of us getting a spinoff. Now, something else I want to talk about another day is July 15th. Being that was the first day that Stranger Things aired on Netflix, is the anniversary. I think there could definitely be something also, because that's just something that stands out a lot when it comes to Stranger Things being the anniversary of the release date and everything. But I could be wrong. This is just me speculating, but I've been saying this. And then we also know about the Tudum event that's happening May 31st of this year. We know that they're known for bringing up Stranger Things and kind of giving us some info on it. We remember they revealed to us that Linda Hamilton was going to be in Stranger Things Season 5. So I think that this can definitely be something that we can look forward to when it comes to Stranger Things Season 5 if we don't get it on Will Byers' birthday. I think Season 5 is going to be like something we've never seen before. We know that Season 4 was crazy, which is my favorite season, unless something changes once we get Season 5. I think that, from the rumors, a lot of those rumors do sound accurate. Like we heard that Will Byers, 11, and Mike are going to be the main characters with Stranger Things Season 5. A lot of things are going to be surrounding those characters. So I think pushing forward, it makes sense because Mike is like the leader of the group if you go back and look at a lot of the previous seasons with Stranger Things. Also, 11, she is like the reason everything happened. She opened the gates, and then Will Byers is like that connection. So I think it all makes sense because those three characters actually have a lot of backstory to them and strength when it comes to those characters. Now, we have heard rumors about 11's sister 8 returning, but that's just rumors, nothing's confirmed. But a lot of people have been speculating this, and I think that would be something that's crazy because that's technically 11's sister. Maybe 11's in danger where she needs help and she's really getting hurt in a scene, and then 11's sister 8, Callie, actually comes and helps her. But the sad thing about it is Callie's going to be that sacrifice to help 11 get some time to recuperate and just get back to good standing. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that can actually make sense because this is the final season, and at this point, anybody's up for grabs to get killed off. I'm gonna be honest. I think that Will Byers is a goner, and I think the only way that this can end if Will Byers checks out. And I think that's going to actually leave us off on a crazy note, being that with this season, it's going to have to be something where we're understanding once we walk out, because this is the final season. So I think with Will Byers being the whole main key point of everything that happens with Stranger Things, is going to have to end with him. Even if he doesn't die, he's going to somehow, some way have to learn how to break that connection between him, the Upside Down, and Vecna. Now, we have heard rumors about Will Byers being possessed and actually teaming up with Vecna, which I am very strong on that rumor, because I feel like I've been saying that since day one, once we got introduced to Vecna, that I think that Will the Wise and everything, he's going to be someone that teams up with the enemy and goes up against 11, and he might actually be one of the ones that takes out one of his friends, or possibly 11's sister, 8. I can see that happening, especially because his back is against the wall. He feels like his friends are not acknowledging him, and his circle is not the same no more how it was when they were younger, playing Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. So it definitely makes sense. You know, Karen Wheeler is going to be involved with this one. Also, I've heard a lot of rumors where people think that Karen Wheeler is going to be one of the ones that get took out. I heard of Steve Harrington. I think Steve Harrington can definitely be someone that gets took out. Robin. We also heard that actually Robin, this is a rumor that Robin and Steve Harrington are going to have a radio show together, being at WSQK. So that makes sense. I think that'll be cool. Robin definitely fits that character. But with my favorite character being 11, I think that 11's going to have a lot of interesting scenes in this story. I think her story alone is going to be crazy because we saw this missing poster. So it kind of makes me feel that she's going to be in hiding possibly. I think that it could be something that goes back to the older seasons. Remember, 11 was staying in a cabin with Hopper. I think she's going to be having to get hid away because the military already knows who 11 is. You know, she changed her name to Jane Hopper. We saw everything that happened with Papa. So with the military being flooded in Hawkins, she's going to definitely have to go into hiding. Maybe she's hiding at WSQK radio station, but it makes sense because after everything that happened in season 4, they're going to definitely be looking for her. They always have looked for 11. So I think when you sit here and think about everything like that, I think when we get into season 5, 11's going to be in hiding, but she's going to have to get out of hiding to help her friends. I think the military is going to collide with the Demogorgons and everything. We saw Hopper, which people are speculating that he's going to be like a Demogorgon hunter and things like that. I think this is going to be very different. We probably going to get a lot of scenes where they're kind of sneaking into the military base. Maybe the military is doing some stuff that's corrupt. Also, I can see the kids planning out things to kind of sneak into the military base and figure things out and see what's going on. And we've been hearing all types of stuff with Stranger Things season 5. Overall, it sounds like it's going to be crazy. And one thing that I think will happen, because we still have not seen these kids graduate, I think at the end of the season, even if it's a few missing from the kids group, even if it's the olders, the younger kids, I think that it will be something where we see them graduate. I think we're going to see some of the kids graduate and walk off into the sunset in Hawkins, and just a semi-emotional happy ending. Overall, I think with Stranger Things season 5, like I said, from everything I just talked about and what we've been hearing and what could happen, I think that this can potentially be one of the best seasons. We know that Max is on bed rest in a coma. I think consciously she's going to actually be in, you know, a different state of mind, being that she's still connected to Vecna. Maybe he's torturing her through her conscious and things like that. And a lot of the times we see Max, she's going to be in her conscious on foot, trying to work her way out of the upside down, similar to how Will Byers was in the earlier seasons. And I think that that could potentially be what we see with Max, and we're going to see Lucas try to help her and things like that. Maybe Max connects with 11 on a different level in her conscious. I think it's going to be a lot of twists and turns that we do not see coming. And I think this finale is going to be literally batshit crazy. We heard David Harbour talk about the cast actually crying on their final table reads and things like that towards the final act of this TV series. So I think that right when this ends, it's going to be similar to season 4, but even more emotional. It's going to be just that book closing ceremony type of moment where the story's over. This is the end. Some characters are missing. Some characters are still here on their last leg, and it's just going to show the whole story. One thing I do want to say before we end off is that I know for a fact that the Duffers is going to make this season be that moment where we get that full circle answer, those full circle completed answers, and where we get an understanding once we walk off. I don't see the Duffers letting us walk off, you know, with season 5 and not having all our questions answered. So I think that's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be brutal. It's going to feel more of like a horror type TV show, and it's going to get dark. So yeah, you all comment down below. How do you feel about Stranger Things season 5? What do you think will happen? Who do you think will check out when it comes to the characters? How do you feel this would be in your placement of rankings of the seasons in Stranger Things? This probably is going to be my favorite, but I don't know. So comment down below. Unfortunately, this is the end of this video. I want y'all to hit me up on all my social medias at ILIKESCARY, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.